Hello and welcome, guys. So far we have achieved a lot with this website, and this will be the final video on coding itself. The next video will just be to go through the features that we've added, and then we can call it a day on this series. So I must mention that the objective of this series is not to teach you everything, of course, but to give you an idea of how things actually work, just a general idea of how any feature can be added easily on a system like this. So if you you want to actually use this for an actual project, and you find that there's several errors in several areas of the website, you should have enough knowledge by now to try and figure it out on your own. So this was a good head start. At least you know something rather than nothing. So let me show you just a few things to add to your admin section here before we call it a day. So we finished this one, so we can start another series. Okay, so the admin front part here is quite empty. So we can add a few things here because the original template does have several things here. So if we go and check, for example, let me go to a new tab here and let me try and open the template file. This is how it looks like on the main page. So we have all these, you can make use of all this stuff. When it comes to graphs like this, it's not difficult to use these things. You can right click on this and just inspect the element like so. And once you go to the inspector, just look for where the data is that is being provided here, because there should be numbers being provided to make these bars look like this. So in this case, for example, let me go through here. There's a bar here, that's the div, and you see the original data is right there. So there's a weight here, height 85%. So all you need to do, you see this is a 8.5 and it's 85%. Same here, we have the data that's 5, which translates to 50% height. So it's like if you change the data here, it will change the percentage using JavaScript. So in order to add your own data, it's just a matter of changing this data to become dynamic. That's it. So you just put an echo here to echo your actual data from the database, and then you can have a graph like this. So just play around with the template as much as possible. Just learn a few things. For now, I just want to explore these that are here because I want us to see if we can get a count of how many users we have, how many orders we have, and maybe how many categories we have. Just a few of those. So we have icons here on the top. Usually these icons are provided by something like Font Awesome, but I don't think this is Font Awesome though. So I've right clicked and pressed inspect element, and it seems here the class li heart is the one that's responsible for that. So you can do a test here and try something else. So let's see if I try to change this to user, li user, and you see the icon changes there. So the only issue is, how do you know what names to add to these things? I only tried user because I know it's always there on any icon set. But what you can do is on the right hand side here, you see here is where the class is, li user before, and then it's got a code here, content is equal to, and then on the other side you have the file that has this content. So the file is dial.css, so you can inspect it to see how many other classes are there, because this is li user, there should be multiple classes in there. So for now, also if I go down to the content here and try to change this number, because this is E007, if I put something like 008, I should have a different icon there, shouldn't I? And look at that, I have a key. So I think these are hex numbers, so which means I can go up to F. So let me try A. Okay, so there we go. There's B, there's E, F. So I can't go to G because that's not a valid hex value. So it should be F should be the maximum. And also if I click on this here, style.css, I will have a list here of the styles that are in that file, because it's going to take me to where the files are. And as you can see here, there's quite a list. There's li stack, bubble, cap, phone, news, mail. All these are icons at your disposal that you can use. There's a track, world, lab. So let's try lab here for a second and see how it will look like. So if I inspect the element again, just so I can change it. If I change that to lab, let's see for a second there, and press enter, and there we go. We get that, what do you call this? Ooh, I'm completely blank now. Although I learned all this in science class, but test tubes, yes, that's what I was looking for. But anyway, you get the idea here. So I just want to copy the code here, and then let's translate it to our own section there. That way we can add a few things. So before we can get the user interface, let's deal with the actual reading of data. So the first thing I want us to do, let me go to the text here and create that. Let's see, we want to get number of users. So we're going to have total users, total orders, and then total categories. So you can add your own eventually, whatever stats you want to be seeing there. But for now, this is what we get. Now I can go to my app here and go to core and go to functions, because I can create simple functions to do these things. So let me find a function where I'm actually reading some data, like here, get order ID. So I'm just going to copy that. Looks like good enough. Then I can go down here and just put that there and say get user count. Just say get user underscore count. Okay, so we have a user count, and it should be, let me remove that, and I'm going to say select all from orders from users. Let's do that. Select all from users, and that's it really. Select ID from users, and let's save that. And if the array returned something, then we know to return a number. Otherwise we'll return 0 here. If this is an array, all we have to do is count the array. So we're just going to say return count, and then let's count how many elements are in that array. That would be the number that we return. It's that simple. So let's add a different function as well. Let's just say get admin count. That way you can tell how many are customers, how many are, let's see here for a second. Let me go back to, I actually do not remember how, whether we saved customers separately. I think we did. So get customer count here. So we got user count, we got customer count. Where is this? Here we go. So we do have a, no, we don't have a separate one, do we? No, doesn't look like. So it just depends on the rank here. So all the total users will be like that, all the admins, all the customers, etc, etc. So here we can just say maybe get customer, maybe. Okay, we have customer count here. So maybe let's try get admin count, like that. Then here all you have to do is put a where clause and just say where rank be equal to admin, like so. That's about it. So if we come here, that's the rank admin. The other rank is customer, and so we just need to copy that and put it here. select all from users where rank is equal to customer. But same deal here. The same thing here, we're just going to duplicate this a bit more and add get order count like that. And then we just say select all from orders. Now, if you notice here, I'm telling it not to select all, but just to select the ID, because I don't really want to use the data. I just want to know how many records were returned. So like this, I avoid returning too much data to save memory. So here, just select all from orders, and that's it. Then we return the order count. If I want to return the count of categories, then I will say get select all from categories, and that's about it. Categories. So let's see what else we have in our DB that we might be interested in reading. Orders, products, how many products you have could be of interest. How many payments you have could be of interest as well. You can also tell it to get the total of your payments by just reading all the data, looping through it, and adding the totals together, and then you return that total as well. So here we can say get product count. Yeah, product count, like so. Select all from oh wait, did I just mess that up? This was an order. What was this supposed to be? Categories, right? Yeah, etc, etc. So I think you get the idea here. Let's try something a little bit more adventurous, like adding the total payments here. How many payments do we have? We just have a couple here, and there's an amount over there. So once you read this, all you have to do is add the amount and just bring out the sum. That's it. So what we can do, for example, here is, let's say, get let's see, get payments. I don't know what you can call this one. Payment total, maybe. Something like that. And in this one, you just say select all. Now we want the amounts. So let's just say select amount from orders. From payments, actually. Payments. Okay. So in the payments table, we have amount. And that's the only thing of interest for now. So let's just add the totals there. So once we get the result, otherwise here we return 0. But if we get the result, what we do is, instead of actually using a loop, what we can do is say amounts. So we create an array of amounts is equal to array column. Now what array column does is that it takes in an array. So we have an array here, and then it just gets, for example here, let's see, if we retrieved all these rows, I can tell it to just get data from one column and put it in one array. So it's just going, the array will have 6, 22, and 101 in its as its values. So here the column key is amount, like that. So then all I need to do now is just bring out a sum. I can say array sum, like that, to add what's inside this array. So array functions are very, very useful in cases like this, because I've avoided creating a loop here by just saying array column and then array sum, those amounts right here. So the sum here will be the sum total, which I can easily just say return whatever that result is. Okay, so that is good. So for now, we can just go and test these right away. So if I go to the admin section here, and where is my admin section? In controllers, and let's go to admin controller, which is right in the index here. Actually, we don't need to do anything in the controller. We can go directly to the view. So let's go to the view eShop admin, and then the very base of the admin itself, which is I think index.php, and it just says main page over there. So let me just put something at the end there, some random text to confirm that I am on the right page. Yes. So it's changed, so I am on the right page. So instead of all these, let's say this is our main page. I'll duplicate a few of these and just say, let's echo out the returned value of get. Let's put some PHP tags there. So we're just going to say, where is this? Get payment total, right? Copy that and let's put it over here. Now we need to echo this because we're just returning a value, so we need to actually tell it to echo that. So let's see if we can get a total payment value. So as you can see, there's 30 there. It's working just fine. Let me use H1 or H2 tags here so that we have a better reading of the situation. Let me do that. Change these to maybe H3, like so, and so that they are a little bit bigger. Okay. So as you can see, these seem to be working fine. So let's look at how many categories do we have. So just copy that payment total, and then let's come back here and add a similar thing for our categories. And let's close that. Category count. How many do we have? We have 10 categories. Interesting. And then let's see, customer count as well. How many customers do we have? So back here, let's add that and close the tag. So as you can see, we have one customer. So this is just to show you that these things are quite easy to do. Nothing difficult about these things. Admin count. How many of these do we have? I was looking for this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 items here. Let me see what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's add one more. That way we can have a similar amount there. So customer count, order count. Did I use the order account? No, I did not. So copy that. And let's come back here. And let's put orders, shall we? So how many orders do we have? If I refresh, we have 19 orders. Very, very nice. So let's add the interface as well. So I'm just going to drag and drop the template files into my editor. So let's see here. I have the HTML file, which I'm just going to drag and drop in here. And the important thing when finding these things is to look for specific text. For example, here I have 933. I don't think there's 933 anywhere else on this page, so it'll be easy for me to find if I just do that. And lo and behold, there is 933. So you have, let's see here how far I am supposedly supposed to go. Let's see here for a second, up to where it says OK. Quite convenient, yeah. Okay, so OK is right there. So this whole thing looks like it starts from there and ends there. So main chart, let's see here how far this goes. Okay, so this goes way down here, and we don't need that. So we just need from there to here. So copy that code there, and let's come back to our index page, and let's just paste it over here. Let's see how that looks like in our system here. Refresh, and there we go. Looks like the numbers are doing great. It's just that we don't seem to have our images. Yes, doesn't look like we do have those images at all. So this is most likely because in the header we are not let's find the header here for a second. Let's make sure that CSS file exists that we need for this. So header.php, and let's make sure that styles.css is here, and it seems it actually is. Okay, so things should be working, but they're not. However, let's come back to the index page and let's replace what we have here with these numbers right here. Let's replace them with our content. So first of all, payment total. Let me cut that, put it here. So go ahead and put your dollars over there. Then we can put that amount and just say that is the total. What is this? Total, what do you call it? Total payments. I don't know what to write here. Payment total so far, maybe something like this. Exclamation point. I don't know why those exclamation points are actually put there, but there we go. So that's the payment total. Categories, let's put that there as well. Total categories as well. Total categories, like so. And then same thing here. Let's go to the customer count and let's go put it there and put that there as well. You have, let's put that customers, like so. Okay, one more, get order count, and then more than orders were received, like this, and let's put that there as well. Okay, so there's one final one remaining, right? Let me remove all this. So what's the one remaining? Admin count, maybe? Copy that. So feel free to add as many as you want, obviously. Let me put that here, like so. Close. Copy that. You have admins. Let me delete all that here. Okay, great. So let's come back here and check it out. Refresh. So we have dollars, we have all that. Looking great. It's just the wait a minute. Okay, I think it's functioning almost as good as the other one. Yeah. It's just the images are not showing here. And I have no idea why. Let's go and inspect the element, go to the console, and let's inspect the element here as well. Let's see what other issues. Okay, this is just server related stuff. Okay, so you get the idea here. If you have font awesome, for example, you can replace whatever this is with font awesome. Maybe that would help it to work, because I have no idea why these classes are not working at all. So one thing that can be done is you could use font awesome, like I mentioned earlier, and I think we do have font awesome here. Let's go back to the header and check, and yes, I had seen that here. So we can use font awesome instead of whatever was being used here. So let's give it a try and see if it works. So I'm just going to say fa user. So the advantage of Font Awesome is you can go to their website and look at all the free icons that are there, so you can match their names. So just get the names from there and write them just like this, FA, and then the name of the whatever the icon is. So let's see if that will work and show a user icon. Okay, there we go. So at least it's working, but it's just on the wrong place. Let's see if we can put some money here instead. So I'm just going to say money. Wait. Money bill. I think that's the one. Money bill. No. Doesn't seem like there's any of that. So the version of Font Awesome as well matters here. So just go and check whatever will work, and then you can add all the icons here. Unfortunately, I can't remember any of the icons here, so I can use them. I'm completely blank. Let's see, is there one for paper like that? I have no idea, but I do know there is one for copy and paste. So like I said, the version matters. Yeah, there we go. So you can find all the icons that you can and then add them here to suit your situation. Let's see if we can find one for a disk. No, doesn't seem like there is anything for that. What about paste? Is there something here? Of course. Okay, so this is the general idea. So you can put whatever icons you want here, just find out what they're called and write them there, and at least you have some sort of dashboard. Then you can also go and look at the graphs here and try to see if you can be able to create something out of this using actual data. That's how you grow in your programming. So just challenge yourself and do more. Right, so hopefully this has been helpful, and I will see you in the next video where we just go through the website and see what's working for those that want to check out the final website before they start the series. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next video.